Hey guys, this is Brian Azriel again. This is a dream episode. I am in my car because my apartment does not have good internet. We park right at the police station. Their Wi-Fi is pretty strong. So I'm going to talk to you guys about stand-ins in dreams. Let's see, this is too bright. Stand-ins in dreams, and often in dreams, your dream might be about a person you don't know already, or you don't know yet. Or if it's like the Ruach HaKodesh, the Aglia Numa, the Holy Spirit, it's invisible. You don't see the Holy Spirit. You don't see Yahweh the Father either. And Yeshua, we kind of have an idea what he looks like, but we're not certain. So sometimes there's a stand in the dream for someone you don't know yet, or you don't know what they look like, or someone you have yet to meet, or someone that's just totally invisible. And how that happens in dreams sometimes is, like if there is a dream about God the Father, then it'll be someone in the ultimate authority. Like it's usually the president. A president, or especially if it's our president in the United States, then if it's president of the country, it might represent that country, but generally the president will not represent the actual president. It would represent God. Like I had a dream where the president of the United States, who's currently Donald Trump, was asking me to basically raise a daughter. Not $2 already, but he was asking me to raise a daughter or more daughters. The dream was kind of fuzzy, but he was like asking me to raise these other children, not my own. And I don't think the actual president Donald Trump is going to come and ask me that. But in the dream, he was asking me to raise these children, presumably the ultimate authority. I had one dream where I had my daughters, and I left my daughters in somewhere to go work for the president, and then I had come back and I felt bad because I kind of neglected them. And that was showing me, like, in working for God and doing ministry, don't neglect your children, because then I wasn't expecting to actually work for the president and take my daughters to DC with me. But it's showing that in working for God, you can neglect your family sometimes. So that was one stand-in. And sometimes the Holy Spirit can appear as a teacher, or even as an authority figure, like a police officer could represent the Spirit because he's a symbol of authority. And I was actually at the police chief for Chattanooga had a picnic today for me and some other people in the Citizen Police Academy. So if he was a dream, I would probably expect him to be like representing the Holy Spirit or God. So like a policeman can represent the authority of the Spirit, and a teacher in a dream could represent the Spirit as teaching you, instructing you, or a doctor in a dream could represent the Spirit as healing you. So those are all stand-ins for someone we can't see. There's also stand-ins for people you don't know yet. I had a dream where this girl I was dating in Florida last year was there, and I was talking to her, and there was another friend in Florida in another room, and I was like not paying attention to a friend because I was all concentrating on the girl in Florida I was dating like a year or two ago. And the friend in the other room represented a third person in Florida that I knew from Facebook, but I had no idea what they looked like. So it's a separate second friend in Florida represented a third friend in Florida that I haven't met yet. I'd never seen her face really up close, so I had no idea what she looked like. But it was a friend. So one Florida friend stood in for another Florida friend. And stand-ins can be positional too, to place emphasis or emotion. Not just a symbol, but something's really important. Like, I had this really insane dream, and it was really powerful. So I'm sleeping on my couch a couple months ago, it was last year actually, and I had this dream. My oldest daughter, I love dearly, she's 8 years old now, is laying in a hospital bed. She is laying in a hospital bed, like breathing tubes coming out of her, just frail as can be, terminally ill. You just see her watching the heart monitor to see she's going to live, another few minutes. Just in a hospital bed, terminally sick. Absolutely terrifying dream. Terrifying dream, broke my heart, but it was so real. I was sitting in the room with her. I could hear the beep and smell the hospital smell that I hate. And it was just like you were just teleported there. It was that real. It was my daughter in this dream, my oldest daughter. So then I wake up, and I'm like, oh my, just wake up sweating, panting, freaking out, wake up. And I grabbed my phone to make sure nothing had happened to my daughter in the night. And I look at my phone, my ministry partner, Melissa, had texted me like 5 a.m., like while I'm having this dream. And then I wake up, look at the phone, and she had sent me, while I'm having this dream, a message that she had a friend. Melissa lives in Kentucky, I live in Tennessee, but her friend from Kentucky had a daughter at the hospital here in Chattanooga, and I live in Chattanooga. So, and she was asking me if I would mind going to the hospital to pray over this little granddaughter that's in the hospital here at Erlanger. And normally I would say you might want to get somebody else, because Brian isn't the prayer guy. Brian's entire history, Brian is very uncomfortable praying out loud, praying in public, talking to strangers, and doing anything really on the supernatural side, religious side. I mean, I always consider myself a teacher. You have a Bible question, I might be able to help you. Dream interpretation, historical question, I could help you. But praying over people, anointing people, prayer shawls, all this kind of stuff was totally not my thing. And I would just ask somebody else I know in ministry to go do it, or somebody go do it with me. I can make the introduction. Maybe ask some of the elders of my church, to my congregation I attend, to come with me. Like, I could go there, make the introduction, and let them do all the praying, because that's not a Brian thing to do at all. But since I had that dream, I felt like it was God telling me, no, you treat this child like your own daughter. And if it was your daughter, you would overcome the shyness and the awkwardness and hesitation and the doing things you don't normally do. You would do all that to go if that was your daughter. And I think that's the reason in the dream that it was my daughter. In the dream where she's in the hospital bed, the tubes and the breathing tubes and tubes in arms and all this stuff, because I had this dream about my daughter being terminally ill. And I wake up in the middle of the night, my ministry partner had written me while I was asleep about someone else's daughter that was in the hospital, terminally ill, in the same condition. So I did go out there myself, that like right away, because I was thinking about delaying to ask someone else to do it or someone to go with me. But I think I went out there that day because, like in the dream, it was such a pressing thing. So I went out there in my prayer shawl and no idea what I'm doing. This whole Father's blessing kind of stuff is really new to me. So I just went out there and, hi, I'm Brian, and Melissa asked me to come out here because she knows your grandma. Well, she knows your mom. So I did, and that was awkward for me, but I did what I could in the spirit.